Hi everybody, welcome back to Math with Mr. DJ. Today we're going to be talking about short division. If you don't know short division, great, we can learn it today, and some people really prefer it over long division. If you've heard of it before and you just need a refresher, I'm going to help you out there as well. Let's start off with 846 divided by 3. All right, I like to start it off by boxing the 846, so putting just kind of like a box around it and putting a line through the 8 and the 4 and the 4 and the 6. And then here's what we're going to do. We're going to say, how many times does 3 hop into 8? Well, 3 hops into 8 2 times. So put a little 2 up here. So 3 hops into 8 2 times. For 6. They wanted 8. We were able to give them 6. And as you can see, 8 minus 6 is 2. So that means we had 2 remaining. So that 2 needs to come up here next to the 4, and there's a 2 and the 4 in the next box, and that's going to make 24 for the next hop. So now 3 hops into 24, hops in 8 times, okay, and 8 times 3 is 24. They wanted 24, we gave them 24, there's nothing remaining. So this one's going to be a 0 next to the 6. Now the last step is 3 into 6. 3 hops into 6 2 times, perfectly. Nothing remaining, so it goes in 2 times. 846 divided by 3 is 282. All right, let's move on to the next one. Let's do 8,324 divided by 4. All right, let's try this one. So remember, the first step is you want to box it. There we go. Let's put a box around it. Put some lines between the 8 and the 3 and the 2, and the 2 and the 4. Okay? And then we'll start off by saying, all right, how many times does 4 hop into 8? Well, it hops into 8 2 times. 2 times 4 is 8. They wanted 8. We were able to give them 8. That means 0 carries over. Okay? Here, we'll put that. 0 carries over. Now, we're going to say, all right, how many times does 4 hop into 3? Well, 4 hops into 3 0 times. Okay? They wanted 3. We gave them 0 groups of 4 for 0. So we had 3 remaining. So that means the 3 needs to come over there, gets carried over. And that next box is 32. So we'll say now 4 hops into 32. Well, 4 hops into 32 8 times, because 8 times 4 is 32. They wanted 32. We were able to give them 32. There's going to be nothing carried over to the next box. And then the last one is 4. How many times 4 hop into 4? Well, 4 hops into 4 one time. So 8,324 divided by 4 is 2,081. Done. All right, let's move on to the next one. All right, let's do 4,716 divided by 6. All right, so let's box this. There we go. And line in between the 4 and the 7 and the 1, and the 1 and the 6. And let's start it off. How many times 6 hop into 4? 6 doesn't hop into 4, right? It's too large. So it hops in 0 times. They wanted 4, and we gave them 0 groups of 6 for 0. So there's 4 left over. So that 4 has to carry over to that 7. Now 6 hops into 47. It hops in 7 times. 7 times 6 is 42. And it wanted 47, and we gave them 42. So that's 5 remaining. So that 5 needs to go right there next to the 1. And that's 51 now. And so we say 6 hops into 51 8 times, because 8 times 6 is 48. They wanted 51, but we were able to give them 48. There's a difference of 3 there. So the 3 has to carry over. Now in the last box, we did this one, yep, and this one, and now we're in the last one here. Okay, 6 goes into 36 6 times. 6 times 6 is 36. They wanted 36. We were able to give them 36, so there's nothing remaining. So 4,716 divided by 6 is 786. Now, that's short division without remainders. Let me know in the comments if you like short division. Do you prefer long division? or if there's other videos that you want me to make. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and thank you as always. Take care.